It's happening again, isn't it? It's happening again, isn't it? In front of our very eyes. I've been here once with Eberechi and had my heart broken. I've been here twice with Nkapie, a defender that we desperately needed, who would comfortably be right now one of our best centre-backs. Nkapie and Van der Ven would have been an unbelievable centre-back partnership. I am not doing this 3 times. Honestly, I am not prepared to get hurt, to get my hopes up again. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'll break it down for you in a few minutes' time. But we've been here. We've fouled with transfers. We were heavily linked with Eberechi. We agreed personal terms with Eberechi. And in the dying seconds, Arsenal offer him more money, and he goes there. Nkapie, another player. And now today, according to The Athletic, who I very, 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 very credible source, players that they've got right, normally they're 99% of the time bang on the money. They've got one of the most credible journalists, David Ornstein, who works for them, has come out today. The Athletic have said that Jan Diomande, we've been linked with for a number of weeks now, we are crying out for a winger. We've just sold Brennan Johnson to Crystal Palace, and now Mohamed Kudus could be out for 6 to 8 weeks. People are now saying the injury is worse than we anticipated after a scan, and he may not play again for a few months. We're crying out for a winger. Arsenal, at this point, are top of the Premier League. They're top of the Champions League. They're in the next round of the League Cup, which is the semi-finals. They've got Portsmouth in the FA Cup. The likelihood is they will win that game. This cannot happen. I've been here twice, and I am not prepared for the same bullshit. Please, Tottenham, get this done. And it's not here for me to sit and brag and say to Arsenal fans, oh, we got a player over you. We just need reinforcements. We need bodies. We need wide players who can beat their man, who can score, and who can create goals. It's as simple as that. Now, we're going to break it down. We're going to look at all the reports. There's also a big report come out from Ben Jacobs regarding Arsenal signing a 17-year-old. Hand of Arsenal has broke that story. But first things first, I swear, honestly, if they sign Diomande, yeah. If they sign Diomande, I'm probably not even pronouncing his name right. I will literally smash this desk up. And that's not an exaggeration. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video. If you haven't already, some videos are hitting 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 likes. The support is absolutely overwhelming. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. We are less than 300 from 87,000. If you haven't already and you enjoy the content, please go down and smash that subscribe button. Now, this was the report that come out from the Spurs web, from Sky Sports, Michael Bridge, very, very good reporter. Tottenham are among several clubs interested in RB Leipzig winger Jan Diomande. Spurs are in the market for a new forward this month, and Diomande is among the options under consideration. Now, if you're wondering who Jan Diomande is, he is an Ivorian, I believe it's what you call someone from the Ivory Coast. He's an Ivorian winger, 19 years of age, 14 games in the Bundesliga this season for RB Leipzig, 6 goals, 3 assists, 2 games in the DFB Pokal, which is the German Cup, 2 games, 2 goal contributions, 1 goal, 1 assist. He is a predominant left winger, which at this moment in time is exactly what both Arsenal and Spurs need. We'll come up to the Arsenal report shortly. He is linked to a number of clubs. As you can see on the right-hand side, Bayern Munich, PSG, Man United, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Spurs, Arsenal, Barca, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid. He signed for RB Leipzig for only 1.5 million euro, which then turned into 20. I think he went on loan with an option to buy. which turned into 20 million euros. His contract expires June 30th. He's only been at Leipzig since July. But since moving to Leipzig, he has done extremely well. Extremely well. He's also having a good African Cup of Nations. He scored, I believe he scored or got a goal contribution yesterday in Ivory Coast's 3-0 win over Burkina Faso. Yes, he did score and got man of the match. He is wanted by a number of clubs. Arsenal are heavily interested, as well as Spurs. This was the team he played in yesterday. He played in the front line with Ahmad, the Man United player, Gusand, Sangara, who plays in the Premier League. Kessie was at Barcelona. Indico is heavily linked to a number of clubs. They beat Burkina Faso, who a couple of players you might recognise. Tapsoba, who plays for Leipzig. Otara, who plays in the Premier League as well. But Diomande has been very, very good this season for both club and country. He's played, I think he's played 2 games in the African Cup of Nations where he's played 90 minutes. He's got 2 goals in 8 games as a 19-year-old for the Ivory Coast, which is a very, very good return. This is a perfect sort of player that we should be going and signing. But, and this is where it gets tricky, because that lot down the road are interested. Now, it does say that they are looking for more of a summer move. However, Arsenal are considering a move for RB Leipzig winger Jan Diomande, with the 19-year-old firmly on the club's radar. Any deal is expected to be summer only, with Leipzig unwilling to sell this month, and a fee of around 100 million euros, which is about 80 million pounds, likely required. PSG and Manchester United are also monitoring the situation. Diomande recently scored for Ivory Coast at AFCON. Now, if we are interested and Tottenham make a move, I guarantee they will as well. They know for a fact they will offer more money than Spurs. They know for a fact they are probably going to go, it's not probably, they will go further in the Champions League, and they can offer a real opportunity to win silverware this season. They're in the next round of the League Cup, which is the semi-finals. The likelihood is they will be beating Portsmouth, so they're going to be in the next round of the FA Cup. We will probably get knocked out to Aston Villa. They are, at this moment in time, in a much better position. If we make a move this month, I guarantee you so will they. And when we make a move, you know for a fact that he is going to choose them over us. I just give up, man. I really do with this football club. You know, that's going to be a fantastic signing. He's 19 years of age. He's versatile. He can play on both the left and the right, according to the transfer market. I'm not going to lie and say I know loads about him, but he is a very, 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 very highly rated player coming out of the Bundesliga. Plays on the left, plays on the right. It's just, at what point? I don't know. And then it's a big, big news coming out regarding Arsenal. Ben Jacobs has quote tweeted Hand of Arsenal and said Arsenal working on a deal to sign Blackburn striker Igor Tyjon as Hand of Arsenal called, 17-year-old, also on the club's radar over summer. January move possible after Tyjon rejected a professional contract from Blackburn. No fee agreed yet, but one to watch this month. So that looks like potentially another unbelievable academy talent to come through there. He'll probably will go straight into the youth structure. You know, he's a highly rated player. 3 goals in 3 games in the Premier League 2 with 1 assist. Can play predominantly on the left and can play up front. He's got English and Polish descent. So that would probably be someone, he's part of CAA Stellar Agency. His contract expires in the summer. So he's only got 6 months left. And he has, as you can see, rejected a professional contract. I don't know much about him. All I know is that he is highly rated at Blackburn. That for me, this is what Hand of Arsenal actually tweeted out in a bit more detail. He went on to say Arsenal are looking to sign highly rated Igor Tyjon from Blackburn Rovers. The Gunners made 2 bids last summer, with Arsenal seeing their second bid rejected at around 2.2 million. 2.2 million for a 17-year-old. Arsenal are leading the race as of again today to sign the highly rated striker who has been scouted for a long period of time. Igor is currently on a scholarship contract and is keen moving on. Sources close to the player suggest that he has already politely declined multiple new contracts, despite Blackburn's best attempts to keep hold of their prize star striker. Igor's representatives informed the parent club of the player's desire to seek a new challenge in a meeting as recent as 3 days ago. A fee close to 1 million is suggested as suitable offers to Arsenal to sign the highly talented striker, as keen to add him to their youth ranks and complete with Andrea Hammond Anus. So it looks like Andrea Berta is definitely building something. Let me know your thoughts down below. What are your thoughts on Diomande? What are your thoughts on this, young rated striker? I think right now it's going to be a very, very, very interesting 6 months for Arsenal. If they go and win major honours, they will be able to attract the biggest and best players. This month, it doesn't look like they're going to do a huge amount of business, but my concern from a Tottenham perspective is you just know for a fact, that they are going to be in if we move for him. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. I am out.